Hi all, it's Ultraviolent4 and you're joining me for episode 4 of Demonspawn Assassin for Game of the Month. This episode's been a little while coming, but that's okay. We're going to try to finish off the Lair of Beasts and Orcish Mines, and maybe we'll even finish off the dungeon if we get lucky, if it's going well. The point of this run is that I've been trying out Fedhas for the first time since it was reworked. It's been going pretty well. I've been trying to use the abilities more often, but I've had a lot of helpful comments about the abilities that I haven't used so often, for instance, Grow Ballista Might. So I'm going to try that one out as we go. We are training throwing. We found a shield more recently too, and I've been keeping my options open about weapons. But there is an Evening Star that we have. We also have a broad axe that's being carried around by an enemy in the dungeon. It's one of those guys, they agony you. I'm so bad with names. I'm terrible with names, even in real life. People I know for years, I always forget their names. Anyway. I was just, before I started, I was thinking about throwing. So I've got a skill target of 12 on, and I was looking at our quiver, and I was thinking, we don't have many javelins yet. And then it occurred to me that our game has shoals in it. So I don't remember if I've talked about this already. If I have, I'm sorry. But if you're a throwing character, you really like getting shoals in your game. That is because every merfolk javelineer you meet, you're going to get a new stash of javelins. You also really like it if you're a slings user too, because you get sling bullets from, again, I'm forgetting names. It's not my... Fawns are one. Yeah, it's not my day today. Right. Fawns and the other guys who also have slings. Anyway. On a more personal note, so I finished up at my job. I'm going to be starting a new job next week. Hopefully that means that my recording schedule might be a little more consistent now. I don't know, it's sort of hard to say beforehand. I was at the old place for 12 years, so it's hard to guess how crazy the new job will be. But hopefully it should be less crazy than the old one got at the end there. But yeah, I have a few days here to record, so hopefully I can get caught up. And yeah, maybe I might have a stream or two just to end the week off, but we'll see. So, when I left off, we were fighting a big bee pack. We got one of these honeycomb floors. This is a worry because we only have 2 potions of curing. That's a very small amount. We don't know if we have Spider's Nest, in which case we'll really want the curing for tarantellas, let alone poison. So very, very dangerous to fight these bees. We also don't have any poison resistance unless I quaff lignification. So I'm kind of half tempted. Oh wait, we've got this Oclo plant. Oh, it's still killing bees. Oh, this is good. I forgot we had this. I should yell while we have the Oclob. Come on, come at me, bees. Okay, I was gonna say we should try to avoid the bees and maybe just leave the floor. But if we still got the Oclob... Okay, the Oclob timed out. Uh-oh. I'm also starving, that's not good. We have this short sword of venom, as well as poison darts. I might be better off throwing the darts, I don't know which is better. Okay, good. As long as we got poison on the bee, it was gonna die. Alright. But now our Oclob's gone, I kind of don't want to fight these bees anymore. I'm gonna reset. We can fight one at a time if we're at a stair. Yeah, because all we need to do like that is get a tick of poison on them and they'll die. The other dangerous thing about the bees, these big bee packs, is there's often a queen bee. And if we get berserked bees without any poison resistance, we're in trouble. I'm hearing a lot more buzzing. Let's get to the stair quickly. Oh, I shouldn't have risked that one. Okay, let's go back up. I got greedy. I did one extra throw, but because the bees are really fast, they get on top of you really quickly. Yeah, this works, just one at a time, chilling at the stairs. Except now I attracted 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, I'm running back to the stair. There's... Oh, we're gonna take 2 up, that's alright. 1 died. Okay, that worked out okay, but that could have gone poorly. When I say poorly, I don't mean that we're gonna die. We're not gonna die to a few bees. But the issue is if we get really badly poisoned and we have to use a curing potion, that's almost disastrous. Yeah, we've had a strange game for consumables. If you look at our list, we've got all these potions we don't know. It's because we've had such a dearth of identify scrolls. And then we've obviously had a very small amount of curing potions. Shouting for attention. Okay. Well, we have no more bees coming, but it's still really dangerous. I don't know. As soon as we find an enemy, okay, there we go, it happened right as I said. As soon as we find an enemy that's not a bee, I want to try out the Grove Ballistimicite ability. Because I've never used it before in this new reworked form. So I want to know what I'm working with on some trivial monster before I start considering it for scary situations. So if we look at our ability, it's a small piety cost one. Causes a bit of hunger, but that's another story. By the way, in Trunk now, hunger costs and I think food is all removed, which is crazy. But for Game of the Month, we're still a while off that. So for the moment, we still have hunger costs. Alright, so it's going to grow a Ballistimicite at the location you choose. That's interesting. Okay, we'll see that in a sec. It releases spores that quickly seek out foes and violently explode, damaging and confusing all living things caught in the blast. Okay, so this actually makes... It makes the plants that release the spores. My understanding of this was that you just made the spores, but I guess not. Let's try this out. Okay, so we can pick a location. I guess we want it to be away from us. And then I guess we just chill here. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. Oh, it's gonna make spores like crazy. This thing's actually good. This is awesome. Okay, I'm glad I did this. Thank you all the viewers who told me about it. Oh yeah, so this guy's... I was imagining it like we'd make a couple of these spores and they'd seek out and they'd just explode. But this is giving us a oh god, okay, they seek out you. Alright, so this is why I'm glad we tried it on a trivial enemy. Alright. Let's check that, what happened there. Okay. They just decide to attack me. Okay. Alright. So they seek out you. Noted. We are confused. I really hope, okay, we're unconfused, that happens before the bees come. Alright, so we found a Warner Scattershot. Does that mean if I just... Okay, so it disappeared. They don't stay forever. But I'm wondering if I'm just there while the plant is there, if any new spores that cast will just seek me out. Or if it's... They'll only make spores when there are enemies, and then the spores will seek you out. Man, that did half our HP. That would be a really embarrassing way to die. Okay, well we can play with that a bit more. But as for the ability, that seems like it has a lot of potential. So we killed the crocodile and the black mamba with it. With just one small cost, piety cost ability. Alright, if there's a yak pack, I just want to... Okay, we've got a yak pack. I want to test this out. So I'm going to make another one. Oh, here's a bee. Okay, I'm guessing it's not going to make its spores while we're not on screen. So I kind of messed up. Oh, it's coming. Alright, yeah. So I can I can see why this ability has a real downside. So this is going to hit us and confuse us. And we're going to be confused next to all these enemies. There's not really anything I can do about it, is there? I don't know any spells, so I don't know the blink spell. I don't think I need to re-scroll blinking. We've still got most of our hit points. Alright, anyway, this is gonna hit us. Yeah, we get confused. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get whacked again. Oh god. Okay, so the spore's not seeking me out. Maybe it will just explode if I go to it. Okay, so it didn't seek me out. And if I just chill here, it's not making more spores. Although, I'm about to get whacked by one if it makes one right now. Are they going to chase me? Yeah, they are going to chase me. Alright. Okay. Well, again, I'm glad that we're figuring this out against non-scary enemies. But, yeah, okay, they're really dangerous, is what I'm learning. That's quite powerful, but also they do a lot of damage. And I wonder if those do even more damage depending on your invo. Because in that case, it's going to scare me even more. Yes, it does. Invocation skill increases the health and duration of the plant, as well as the damage of its exploding spores. So the more that I train invocations, the more of a danger I become to myself. I don't know, do we want to keep training this? I guess. Alright, but you gotta be careful. Okay, so the spores will actually chase you. It seems like, from what I can tell, the plant won't make new spores if it's just you, but if it made spores from an enemy, then the spores will chase you. Also, I should be a bit careful, seeing that we still haven't come across a queen bee. And also that's another reason why we really need more curing potions, because if I keep confusing myself like that in dangerous situations, I'm gonna need the potions. Oh boy. This is also real bad. So here comes a spiny frog as well. I'm gonna use Wall of Briars here, so hopefully we can kill the spiny frog with boomerangs without having to get poisoned. Another good tip I got, and this was from Gamma Funk actually, is that there's no limit to how many times you can use Wall of Briars. So you can just put down trench line after trench line after trench line the enemies have to fight through. They'll get damaged as they do it, and obviously you can then throw things as they're trying to fight their way to you. So that was a good tip. Some bee just got teleport trapped. No, not boomerangs. What are we wearing? Cold resistance robe. Okay. So I think we should still be trying to stay away from the beehive. We've fought a lot just sort of on their own, which is good. But there still could be a lot of bees hanging out in the middle. And again, the queen bee is the real scary one. New scrolls we don't know. /- I think we've seen most scrolls, we just have no idea about all our potions. Acquirement, brand weapon, fear, holy word, noise, summoning, torment. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this. Especially if that's brand weapon. I want to have the broad axe before I read that. And it might be a very long time. Because usually if you were waiting, you're in lair and you're finding scrolls that you wanted to wait for, you know, you might just be waiting till you get an identify scroll. But because we have so many potions, it's going to be a long time coming. But that's okay. I don't think we're in a huge hurry for an acquirement scroll. And I really don't want to waste brand weapon. Let me just look again, /-. Yeah, I mean a fear scroll would be really nice to have, but if I'm just reading this one, I'm wasting it anyway. So yeah, none of those others I'm in a huge hurry to read either. If I get 2, so if I find another one, then maybe I'll read it. We're gonna get bead. Okay, this was why I wanted to pay attention, not just auto-explore towards the middle. Okay, see how many bees there are. I don't know how many we fought on this floor. I want to say somewhere in the realm of 25 to 30. Feels like a lot. Imagine if we had them all at once. There's another league potion, so the game's trying to help us fight the bees. I don't want to be fooled though. No, it's okay. We can go in now. As much as I joke about it, the league actually would be very helpful. I think a good lesson might be don't use lignification with Grow Ballistimicite, because then you can't run away from it as it nails you with spore explosions. Alright, not seeing any more bees. Also not seeing an entrance. It's filled with Spriggans. That's real weird. Okay, this might just be a really strange vault where the bees are all around the outside and these Spriggans are just trapped in there. Do any of these have magical bucklers and the like? This guy has a Rapier of Elec. Ooh, that makes me want to learn short blades. The Rapier of Elec would be a fantastic weapon. And it would, if we trained short blades for it, it would let us stab things. And I'm just thinking, so those ballistimicide explosions that confuse things also allow us to stab. So this Rapier of Elec might be the play, rather than the whole broadaxe thing. With the bonus that we've trained a little bit of short blades as well, and that a rapier only requires 14 skill to max it. I think that might be the play. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So this might be a time to use another ability, which I haven't used yet, and which people have pointed out to me the benefits of, and that is Overgrow. So it says here, only truly indestructible walls are immune to this power. So those are special walls. For instance, ones in Zot, there are ones that you can never destroy. But this will destroy even stone walls and metal walls and all sorts of other ones. So we could use that ability to blow open these walls. We'd get some allies who would help us fight all these Spriggans. And then we can also test out how good this ability is. So I like it. I think this is a good opportunity. I should maybe read how this works. Do I target it? I don't know if I target it or if it will just do it to random ones around me, in which case it might just do down here. I think it might be targeted. Let's see. Okay, I can target it. Great. So I can actually decide to destroy these walls. So I'm going to do it. We're going to get some plant allies. So we got an Occlob sapling, we got one of these ballistimicites, and we got a wandering mushroom. I feel like that might not be good enough to kill this stuff. But another thing is that we can fire through plants. So I can actually say Ice Blast all of these. And you see that Fedhas protects our plants from harm. So the fact that I just shot my plant didn't matter. So this is also another cool thing. And I wonder if this applies to spells too. Whether he would say, let me fireball them or something like that. I don't actually know the answer for that one. We could also just throw things, but I don't know. It seems like our plants are just going to win here. Oh yeah, they're going to win. Oh, this thing's going to seek me out, isn't it? Please no. Oh, new bees are coming. Get away. Oh god, all these spores. Okay, they finally killed that thing. I'm actually kind of glad because that was scaring me. Because it's making the spores that are down here that can't get towards the enemies. I don't want to get owned by them. Alright, that worked pretty well. The way that this ability works is I think you can have up to 4 allies, but the more invocations you have, the more allies you get, the stronger they are, and the longer that they'll last. Oh, that's the wrong ability. That one. Does it tell you that? No, but that's my understanding of it. That's a large piety ability, so this isn't one you can spam a lot. But I think especially with higher invocations, that would be really powerful. And obviously, destroying walls is good too. Alright, so I think that's made my decision. I'm going to just train throwing up to 12 without focusing it. I'm going to focus short blades up to 14, which is the min delay for a rapier. I've got to drop something. Dagger of speed, dagger of draining. Let's drop the hunting sling, the plain rapier. We have a lot of things that we can drop. Let's pick up the rapier of Alec. Oops. I'm going to put that on A as my primary weapon, and the sword of venom can be my secondary weapon. Hand axe of venom we can drop. Alright, cool. Yeah, and I like this. I'm not going to go over it again, but I feel like the fact that we get to stab stuff as well by training this is going to be a benefit for our character. And remember that we are attuned to the shadows, and we're only going to get stealthier as that increases. So get any cool loot out of that? I didn't pay attention. Do we pick up anything cool? We got an amulet of the acrobat, and we don't have an amulet, so there you go. That means when we're walking around, do you have to get full HP for that to work now? Is that a new thing? No. Maybe you do. Okay, it only just attuned to my body. I didn't know that about acrobat amulets. Okay, now when we're walking around we have 29 evasion, which is pretty crazy. So if we have, say, an Oclaw plant down, we can just walk around with all this insane evasion and just wait for it to snipe enemies for us. So it's not a bad find. I mean, for all the craziness, that loot could have been nicer. But let's check. Control F period. It's going to show me all the loot on the floor. I can just check that I'm not missing anything. Doesn't look like it. Alright, on to layer 3. Layer 4 rather. More bees turning up. Okay. Now that we're done with the floor, I think I want to switch to the Alec rapier. Nope, just kidding. We've got more bees. So if you're not aware, Alec's a really good brand, but it's especially good on fast weapons, like a short blade. Quick blades in particular, or distance snort, but on a rapier is really good too. Because it's flat damage, the faster you swing, the more Alec damage you'll output. Unlike, say, flaming or freezing, which is the damage you do depends on how much damage you're doing with the attack. So it's better on high damage weapons. I would love to find the Gauntlet, and we had 5 magic mapping scrolls, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to find out where it is. It's down in this corner. We also, I see here, we've revealed Spider's Nest. So that's the one I really didn't want, seeing that we didn't have any curing, but we got it anyway. It might be some sort of ghost fort down there. Sort of all our upstairs are on the right here, and the Gauntlet is on the left, so we don't have much choice but to try to sneak there from the other side of the map. How will we do that? Sticking around near the bottom, I guess. It didn't see me. Dream Sheep. I don't want to fight Dream Sheep. I don't want to do any of this. I just want to go to the Gauntlet. Alright, we stabbed that guy. Remind me of the training again. We're training fighting shields. I meant to focus short blades. We're training invo. This is probably too many things. Throwing. Let's take that to 11 and stop there for the moment. Shields is fine, we need to get that to min delay. Maybe we'll swap invocations at 15, we'll just have a bit of a break there too, so that we can get our short blades up. And getting the shield to 15 is also a pretty good priority. That's where the shield penalty ends. Endbringer Leviathan's Ghost. Isn't that the name of a Magic the Gathering creature? I think it is. It's a human hunter. Oh wait, these are all fake. Okay, that's right. We're playing a seeded game, so it's not a real person. We got the Black Mamba coming. I don't want to get poisoned, so we're going to Wall of Briars, and we're going to Boomerang it. Okay, good. It's quite a scary ghost fort. I also like how the enemies in here are just attacking the plant. It's like they know. Like, you're a Fedhas character, you think we're just going to let these plants just live? Anyway, we got more potions. I really want to stay away from the spider nest entrance. It's probably got spider enemies around it. And this turned out to be way easier to sneak here than I imagined. Of course we get a B1. I'm just going to explore around. We're going to look at our options for which way to go and what loot we might potentially get. Okay, so what have we got? It looks like we can either pick... this is a really strange layout. Yeah, for instance, I wouldn't be surprised if these are indestructible walls. So if I tried to, say, overgrow these to blow one open to steal the loot, I bet it wouldn't work. So yeah, it looks like we pick either the top or the bottom, or of course we could just leave if we were really afraid, but I don't know. So we got bees. Well, okay, hang on. Keep getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna hit Control F period. I'm gonna look at the loot before I consider. So we got things of high value, potentially a scroll that we don't know, an artifact ring, 2 artifact rings. One is at the bottom. Oh, they're both at the bottom. Okay, so both artifact rings are down here. The top has a plain ring, the scroll, and a magical hat. We currently have a +1 helmet. It's probably better than the hat, although that could be a magic resistance hat. So I think the 2 artifact rings have the potential to be the better loot. So we have these eyes. We're going to get absolutely owned by golden eyes because we don't have the magic resistance to not be confused over and over again. But I could just make, say, an Oklob or an Overgrow. It's probably overkill. If I just did an Oklob, it would kill this stuff. The Eye of Devastation is quite scary. Energy Bolt can do a lot of damage. It looks like Beam is down at the moment, so I can't check it, but I feel like that's quite dangerous. This one's not so scary. It's just a couple of imps and some other random Yoxin or whatever it's called. This last one, however, with fire bats and fire crabs and hellhounds, I don't think we have any fire resistance. None. We don't know if we have a resistance potion. So this one, going to fight a fire crab and a fire room without any RF, that would be extremely dangerous. But the rings. On the other one we have these are all shapeshifters, so they could be anything. It's got the same Iron Imp room and bees, although that's got the queen bee, so it's actually kind of scary. And look how useless the loot in that room. You get some bolts and some stones. That's great. Okay, I don't know. I feel like, how quickly could we blow everything up in the fire room with our abilities? We have, what, 8 potions of heal wounds. So if I just made an Oklob or 2 and then I just stood there coughing heal wounds, we probably wouldn't die. You know what would also be a super amazing move would be if this artifact ring gave us RF. I don't know, I feel like we can do it. And the allure of 2 artifact rings is calling me. So let's go do it. I want the Elect Rapier in here. First thing I'm going to do is make an Ocklob because we're going to get... Oh no, I need to open the door first. I can make an Ocklob behind me. Okay, because I can step through it. Okay. Oh, I'm standing on the Ocklob, right? Yeah, okay, good. Reached level 13, we didn't get a level up. Okay, I just want the eye to come to me. It actually, I maybe didn't need the Ocklob. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Oh, the eye's too stupid to come to the Ocklob. Come this way. Oh no, here we go, okay. Oh, there we go, it died. Okay, good. It blinked above. Stupid eye. Oh, there's another one. Come this way. How are you this stupid? There we go. No. Okay. Oh my god. How are these eyes so dumb? Okay, I'm confused, but it's alright. I'll just stand on my Ocklob. Did it? Oh, it timed out. That's okay. Oh no, it didn't. It's still there. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so we got an acid one out of this. Yeah, this side down the bottom is definitely the superior side. Okay, so we're gonna fight Iron Imps and a Yoxinol. For these ones, I think we can just straight up fight it. The Yoxinol has Iron Shot, but its Iron Shot is relatively weak. So yeah, we can just tab it. Yeah, not even difficult. And these Iron Imps are slow. And they hit for 12 damage and they're slow. So if I'm dying, I can just literally walk away from them. Is that all of them? Okay, so we got our artifact ring. We obviously don't have spare identify scrolls. So I'm going to put this on and hopefully it's going to have fire resistance on it. And then I'm going to look like a genius. Random teleport, negative energy, and extra stealth. Okay, it did not. Unfortunate. Oh, it wasn't cursed. I think I just dropped that. I don't want a random teleport ring. I'll carry it out, but we obviously don't want to wear that. Okay, now the real fun starts. So we're going to go fight a fire room without any fire resistance. I'm just going to have to spam some Ocklobs and probably, I guess, throw javelins and try to kill them as quickly as possible. Because we are going to get owned. I wish we had haste potions. I mean, we might, but I'm not just going to start quaffing these. Or I could just quaff the 2s. Hang on, this might be a play. /-. Let's look at what we got here. It's going to be a lot of potions. But so what could we have? We could find... We might accidentally quaff mutation, which could be bad. But we might find invis, which would be good. Resistance would be good, or haste would be good. Yeah, let's quaff 2s. Let's just find resistance. That's brilliance. That's might. And that's agile. I think we stop there. I mean, does it help us? A little bit. We get might and agi. Alright, let's go. Okay, I want to make an Ocklob ASAP. Let's put it up here. There's something in the way. Okay. The crab's at the bottom. Okay. Let's put it here. Let's try to step through it. And we want to throw javelins. I want to get the Doomhound first. The scarier one by far is the fire crab. There it is. Oh yeah, we get absolutely wrecked without any RF. Alright. How much damage? You hit for 15 and you do a ton of fire damage, and we're also standing in fire. I think the play is just to quaff heal wounds and hope that our I'm trying to think how much damage. Because the fire crab can't walk through the Oclob. So if I walk 2 steps back, we could get out of the cloud of fire, but I don't know if we'd die in that time. I think I'm going to cast heal wounds, and if we're about to die again, I'll blink up here. Oh boy, it hurts. Oh, okay, we're definitely about to die. Okay, alright, that was not even close to being enough healing. Alright. Okay, mistakes may have been made. Let me do this so I don't miss key. Okay, he can do Flaming Cloud. I think Flaming Cloud... I think things can block that, right? T. The range is T and then 4. I think that means 4 tiles. So I'm pretty sure if I blink away and the Oclob is in front of us, that he can't just Flame Cloud me over here. I hope that's right. We might be about to find out that that's wrong, but I don't think we have a choice. So read blinking. We want to get as far away as possible. I hope the game lets us go here. It did. Okay, let's heal wounds again. Do I need to go again? Did the crab die? The fire crab died. Okay, we're okay. I didn't need to heal wounds that one. Alright. Okay, that was super scary. Alright, lesson learnt. Those guys are way worse than you think. Yeah, fighting fire crabs without fire resistance, as you see, is not a good idea. Oh, nice, we got that throwing net. Because we got so much evasion. Oh, that one actually hit us. Okay, but the first one missed, so we got to keep it. And I hope this artifact ring is worth it. It's another random teleport ring, but it also is our poison ring. So, would this be useful in Spider's Nest? Probably not. Yeah, probably not because of the random teleport. But I don't know. In a pinch, it's an R poison ring. Okay, so I guess that wasn't so great. Maybe the Minotaur will give us some loot. Oh, and I just realized the Minotaur will have javelins, so that's also good. Although it means that he's going to throw javelins through our allies. Okay, thoughts. Should I make a couple of ballistomasites? I'm going to do that. Let's make a couple, and then we'll just chase the Minotaur back. Oh, I have to go open this door. He's going to nail me. Oh, he's got a Bardish too. He didn't even notice. Okay, yell. Good. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Bro, come at me. Oh my god, he's debating me in. Okay. I'm going to need you guys to confuse the crap out of him. Like that. Is he dead? Oh my god, these things are amazing. Okay. I'm sorry I doubted you, Go Ballistomacite. They just totally own this guy. Hey, he's got the protection from firing. Nice game. Where were you when I needed you most? That's all good. I'm walking around with an uncursed Staff of Cold. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Let's drop the Ring of Intelligence so we can pick up this RF ring. Let's wear that so we don't have a repeat of what just happened. We have 21 silver javelins now. Okay, if nothing else, it is worth it for the 21 silver javelins. We also get a wand of Ice Blast, some more polymorph wands. There's a File of Floods there, which I don't think we have one of. We do not. Also, let's enchant weapon our rapier up. So we get the File of Floods. There's an artifact shield here, which we're going to try. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. There's also an artifact ring mail. Let's try the shield. It's a +2 shield that gives us cold vulnerability. Why does that... Oh, our robe is cold resistance. Okay. It's not real good. Let's test this ring mail. Maybe the ring mail's got triple cold resistance on it or something. It doesn't, but it's an R poison ring now, so I'm going to switch to this one. Alright, so I don't want the shield then. A +2 shield's not that exciting, and then we'll be vulnerable to cold. And I really like that we just found ringmail with R poison. So now we are ready to go to Spider's Nest, which we can drop this stupid plate armor. The poison resistance is too heavy. We've got a book and a ruined robe. Let's try that. It's negative energy resistance. Nah. I mean, I'll stay positive. A positive. Alright. I just looked at the time. We're 40 minutes in. I said we'd finish Lair, we'd finish Orc, and then maybe we'd get the dungeon. At our current rate, we're not even going to finish Lair. There's a glowing flail. We can try it. Please don't be distortion. It's holy. Okay, so I'm not allowed to even wield it. That's fine. I wanted to test that in case it had resistances on it. Say, well, we've got RF now, but say earlier we would have been able to hold RF. Alright, so there's all that other loot that we couldn't get to because it was on the other side, but yeah, okay. I should not leave the cold resistance robe here. We should take that out. We haven't seen Ice Cave yet, so you know, we might want that. And we are pretty full, so we can drop some things. I said I wanted to carry those artifact rings out. They're not that good though, so we can just leave them out here. That's probably it. I don't think I need a rope. No, it's good to have the Staff of Cold. Okay, never mind. And the enchant armor scrolls. Do we want to use those? Not really. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see if we can finish Lair. We've got poison resistance now, so these redbacks are much less scary, and they themselves are susceptible to poison. So if they get poison darted like this, they're going to go down. Yeah, I'm not even bothering trying to sneak up to stab them. Oh man, we have a lot more damage with our Rapier of Elec. I'll try to stab these guys though. Nice. We're getting more spells. This one has summon butterflies in it, which has been removed in Trunk. It's another thing. But I don't know. For Game of the Month, we're still not into 0.25 yet, let alone the Trunk version. Alright, we've got 3 wolves here. Let's make some briars. And so then, oh yeah, we've got more wolves coming. We can fight them one at a time, rather than being surrounded. Look at that. That was pretty useful. It's like being a Formicid, but it just costs you a small amount of piety to make your kill holes. I picked up a new amulet. I guess I want to try that. There are still amulets of harm in this version, but it's going to be a long time until we get identify scrolls anyway. Against the blink frogs, because they blink away, I want to use the poison dagger. So that then, in all the time they're blinked away like this, they're taking damage over time. Good. Okay, so we're going to try the amulet. A bunch of them will be useless. Spirit Shield, for instance. But if we get Faith, I'd be pretty happy. If we can spam our abilities even more. Like Wall of Briars, for instance. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's fine. We have our poison now. Okay, I probably, yeah, no, we definitely didn't need to Wall of Briars, the Spiny Frog, seeing that we can just fight it now. Especially with the Elec Rapier. Oh well, no biggie. Before I forget, let's put that amulet on. It's inaccuracy. Alright, there's another useless one. Why am I even carrying sling bullets? I don't even have a sling with me. Why am I picking up sling bullets? I don't even know. I think I forgot to put acrobat back on. There we go. Okay, cool. We're getting some good use out of our stealth skill here. We'll train some of that in a bit. So we're getting Invo to 15, we're getting throwing to 11. We'll work on our fighting short blades shields for a little bit. And once that's up, we'll probably start doing Invo again. We'll do more throwing and I guess more stealth. Oh nice, we just found 7 javelins on the ground. These are all silver javelins too. They're the ones that do extra damage. That is a lot of dream sheep, but they're only dream sheep. So, we're gonna get killed by dream sheep. Probably not. So when you're asleep and you get woken up, the enemy does bonus damage, but oh no, we actually might die like this. It's not quite as bad as it looks because our magic points are also hit points. I'm gonna javelin them. Okay, it's fine. I can just fight it. There's only one left. Okay, that was scarier than I thought. But the reason I wasn't so afraid is because there weren't any other dangerous enemies to stab me while I was asleep. But the dream sheep themselves were killing us. Alright, so layer 5. Got 2 more layer to go. We have 4 potions of magic. When you have a spirit shield like we do, those are essentially heal wounds potions. Nice stab. I'm gonna go for it. I'm so greedy it didn't work. That's a Rhyme Drake. We don't have any cold resistance. I wanna get back, I think. I'm alright just fighting the frogs without the Rhyme Drake. But fighting them together when I don't have any cold resistance is a bit scary. I'm gonna go for it again. I'm so greedy. The second time I went for it, the second time it failed. I could have just thrown something, but instead I went for the run in and stab play. A lot of frogs. Sometimes you can meet Prince Ribbit in Lair. I think we already fought Prince Ribbit though. That is a Catoplepus. Yeah. I messed up there, but so I revealed him in one tile, but if I was sneaking around from the top, he can't wake up because he can't see us. So yes, if we manage to get in and stab him, we can maybe finish him off. I don't have a regular dagger, so I'm going to have to stab with the short sword, which might not kill him. It didn't. Unfortunate. He is poisoned now though, so he might just tick out to that. I'm going to throw another dart. He's as sick as possible. Yeah, he should die. I'm just going to be careful with my movement so I don't accidentally get petrified. Okay, good. Alright, if I had a regular dagger that does more damage when you stab, I probably could have killed him in one. Which is an argument to maybe be carrying one around, but I'm lazy. So I'm not. Water moccasin, or water moccasin, as I like to say. Here's our Rhyme Drake. So many frogs. You could blink a lot of times and you still wouldn't miss them with how many there were. Alright, less 6. We've got this stair that's surrounded by water. I think this usually means you have a lot of wolves on your floor. I don't know, I'm thinking back to the Spriggan I played. I think that experience so traumatized me that I associate this floor with wolves, but maybe that's not the case. Although it would be safer to go to a different stair, because this is quite a dangerous one to have to retreat to. Especially if you're being chased by hydras, who are fast in water. I'm just gonna eat in vision of the Komodo dragon who didn't notice. I should go stab him. Just ignore the crocodile. Oh, he noticed. Alright. That would be another example. So Komodo dragons swim really quickly. So you see how I'm quite hurt? If I was having to retreat across this water to the stair, he could, even if not kill me, he could do a lot of damage. Use tick out, thank you. There's 15 for our Invo. It's going to stop that skill for a little bit. Throwing should follow shortly, and then we'll be focusing short blades up to 14. More potions that we cannot pick up. Let's drop the Evening Star. We don't really need to be carrying that around with us. I think this, I can't tell yet if this is the, I think this is the elephant ending, not the hell ending. We got this slime vault here. I really like this one. If you ever get this layout for slime where you've got all these slime walls, you should abuse that. Oh man, we're just dying to a slime frog. Enemies that stand in the slime take damage over time, like you do, except most of the layer enemies are too dumb to avoid it. So you can very easily get a lot of bonus damage against hydras, against black mambas, spiny frogs, all of them. Even the dire elephants, which we might be going to fight in a little bit, just by making them stand in the slime. You'll see it, because I will abuse it. It might be one of those tricks the devs don't want you to know. Another scroll I don't know. Again, I don't want to waste brand weapon, and it's a new one. Let's just drop enchant armor scrolls. We can come pick those up later. Probably also I'm carrying around too many random wands. No, I kind of like all of these. I'm carrying around an amulet of inaccuracy. There you go. That's an easy one to drop. Okay, yeah, I've got all the stuff that I still need. More books. Here's a hydra. I can be really greedy and try to stab it. Okay, it worked. We didn't quite kill it, but that's okay. Here's the trick that I was talking about. So we can just kite this guy back to the slime. And because I have some long blade skill now, we could kind of use the scimitar of flaming. That's maybe a bit crazy. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Okay, so we can make him stand in the slime like this, so he's going to take damage over time. And if I was going to say, if I switch weapons, does that count as a non-attacking move, such that I get to keep my Amulet of Evasion bonus? Acrobat Amulet bonus? Answer was no. So I want to wield the Scimitar of Flaming. This is less dangerous than it looks, because again our magic is our hit points. Although swinging with the Scimitar of Flaming is really scary, because it could have 2 attacks. So actually... no. I've decided a better play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Ballistimicite here. I'm going... Oh no, it's going to hit me, isn't it? Okay, I'm done. Let's make a Wall of Briars. Is that what I want to do? Could we get one shot? Because I just realized the Ballistimicite's going to hit the Hydra and then it's going to hurt and confuse us. Whereas if I make a Wall of Briars, then I can get away from the Hydra. But if we're going to get one shot here, is that likely? It's only 5-headed. We've got 77 hit points. It's probably not likely. I'm going to Wall of Briars, but this is a bit scary. Okay, we didn't die, fortunately. Alright, here comes in the thing. Okay, it confused him. I was hoping... The idea that I was thinking is that the Hydra would get confused near the slime and it would confusedly run around and get burned on it, but I kind of messed up by forgetting that we were going to get shot by our own thing. So I guess in the meantime we'll just throw some boomerangs. I kind of, I'm confused. Oh, I want to stay away from the ballista missile. I don't want to get hit by it. We can use this mushroom here, just ran edge me, to make a bit of a gap. Apparently we can't. Huh, what if I do this? Ha! I made a gap. Okay, and now you're too dumb. So let me silver javelin you, because I need you to die quickly. Okay, good. Alright. So the lesson is never use your god abilities, because they only make things worse. That was the lesson I took out of that anyway. Okay, the lesson is I really need to think before I use grow ballistimicite, because it's real dangerous and I keep getting myself in bad situations with it by not thinking first. I'm kind of lagging out a bit there. I don't want to die. This is also stupid because there's a bit of unexplored territory behind me. So if I don't think about this, we're going to end up walking into the unknown while really injured. We've got 2 scrolls of something. Okay. If that's brand weapon, I don't care so much. I also maybe don't care so much because we decided to go for the rapier. So I'm not looking to brand a broadaxe anymore. But I think I don't know. I'll think about it because I just realized we're 56 minutes in, so this has gotten kind of long. So we'll wrap this one up here, and in the start of the next one, we're gonna do the dire elephant ending, which can be quite exciting. So I'll see you all for that one. Bye.